Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good evening. As I've adjusted. Camera angle has changed yet again. Another week, another angle. I bought a new cabinet, so I'm showing it off in the background, in the mise en scène, as they say in the film industry. Hello, Elias and Dave and Karen. How are we all doing? Hope you can hear me as well. I seem to have messed up something along the way, and it didn't go live straight away as planned. I might do a Discord at everyone thingy. Yo, at everyone. Live now. Let's see if that works. It's hot. It is hot. It is very, very hot. Is it like 34 degrees or something like that today? For once, the glowingness of my face is not entirely down to the camera. I got very, very sunburnt. We bought an inflatable kayak, a 2-seater one, and we were on the water for like 7 hours or 8 hours or something. And we got very, 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 very burnt. It was good fun though, but very, very burnt. Although we were up Small Creek with shit paddle, I think is how I described it. Not quite shit creek. But yeah, too hot today. Too hot yesterday, and actually too hot all week. It's going to be quite a ridiculous one, I think. Tomorrow is 34. Friday's 35. It's basically going to stay above 30 now for the next few weeks. So that's nice, but also not. I say it's quite. I think it's more satisfying to get warm than it is to get cool. Because when you cool down, it only lasts a couple seconds, and then you are warm again. Like let's say you have a breeze, or if you go somewhere that's cool, you only have to go back into where it's hot. Whereas when it's cold weather, it's a lot easier. Once you're warm, you can stay warm. Like it's quite easy to do. I think it's more satisfying. Oh, that's nice. That's good though. Ice cream all round is always good. Laura keeps trying to find some viral ice cream. I'm not quite sure what's viral about it, but we haven't been able to find it successfully yet. No, I'm struggling to cope with it. To be honest, it is very, very warm. It's back to how it was last month, as in, a month ago, I should say. We had sort of a month of not very good weather. I say I bought a new cabinet. It looks very nice, and a small lamp. Very, very pleased with it. This room is sort of slowly coming together. Laura is actually in the corridor at the moment, in the hallway, painting. We've gone for a marini green color for that bit. So it's all systems go with decoration. I've also got a new ring light coming actually, so there should be a much better light on my face. That's less yellow. Coming soon. Watch this space. Watch this space. Other new things to fill you in on. I don't really know. I got my laser machine. Was that last week? Ilias knows because he won a laser thing. I got a laser engraver, and I've got some big plans, some big augury plans. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, I've got some lots of engraving to do, so that's exciting. Other than that, not really much. There's album stuff. More to update you on in the future with that regard, I think. I got a new controller from AliExpress. The Game Sir. It was very cheap. It has amazing triggers and Hall effect. Analog sticks. Yeah, lasers. I got a laser engraver it's a CNC controlled laser essentially. And yeah, it can cut or it can engrave, and it can that'd be cool about the leftovers. Yeah, it could do all sorts of stuff. I've got some leather that arrived we picked it up today. It arrived yesterday, but we missed it. So I need to make something out of that. I've got some wood to test it on and some other little bits. And then also some cards, but more on that with album release. I'll say it now, so the cat's out of the bag. The album. I'm very, 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 very much considering delaying the album a little bit. I mentioned it briefly on the last stream. There isn't a lot of people on the stream now, so hopefully no one's too offended. It felt like I was just getting it out for November just for the sake of the Diary of Dreams tour. But that just feels like a bit of a cash grab thing to try and recoup the investment made into that tour that we've had to make. So, but then I figured I don't want to just release it just to try and break even on the tour that's not even ours, you know. We can do that with our awesome T-shirts and stuff anyway. And yeah, I'd rather a little bit more time to get it nice. And then the other biggest gripe thing, which is only a real problem in today's age when you stream shit. But if I released it in November, then it would be 2025, which means we'd only have one full month where it is that year's album. And then all of a sudden it's 2026. And anyone new who's discovering us will see 2025 on the album and potentially assume that it's slightly older, which is a bit weird. I know when I look for stuff, I don't then check when it was released. I look at it and I see, oh, it says 2024, whatever. It was last year. It might have been December, but I don't care. I don't look into that much. So I think it's nice to have it for the whole year and not just the month. It felt a little bit, just felt a little bit cash grabby. It felt like I was doing it because it's a very easy way to ensure that I sell enough merch to pay for the buy-on for the tour. And yeah, but I think I can take the risk, and I'm pretty sure we can do that with T-shirts anyway, and don't want to release the album for that one purpose. I want to release the album to push us forward. So it buys a little more time. I'm glad you think it makes sense. And it's nice, and I think the good thing about it is it's still a big album as well. So I think there's going to be lots to enjoy from it. It's not just a case of, oh, it's like 10 tracks and then it's gone. There's a lot of music on it, so it's going to be worth the wait. Then we then have a full year of enjoying it while it's that year's album. And there's still lots of singles to come out anyway. The single campaign was delayed by a month and a half because of the mastering process. So I can actually still release the same number of singles if I go down this route, because I've got an extra couple of months to do it, and I will drop it in the new year to try and make the most out of it. I think I might aim for the first payday in January to make it so that, you know, I don't want to release it when everyone's, you know, broke essentially from Christmas. So it makes more sense to get it out in at the end of January. Friday the 30th, maybe, as an idea. So yeah, and again, it does give a little bit more time for things like remixes and stuff. I say I will be putting remixes on it, hopefully, if bands want to do it. I've done a lot of remixes, Auger remixes. I say a lot. I think I've done maybe like 7 or 8 remixes, but I've never, and I've always done them for free. I've never charged for them. So hopefully people are as kind or as charitable, I guess, as me in that regard. Because that'd be quite nice to call upon some favors and some people who have said, oh, we'll do it. So, yeah. And good evening, Elena. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about album. We're talking about album and moving it back a little bit. So much excitement, very wow indeed. Big cool and all that. So, yeah. That's sort of the plan, and also the thing is, it's not finished. So having a tiny bit more time to sort of get it actually finished is quite, you know, I think it's quite sensible. I'm still aiming to have it finished for the same day, which is next month. So I have made good progress on it. Actually, I finished. There was a song that we wrote on the live stream. I think I called it Something Weird on the thingy, and I finished the verses and written a bit of a bridge bit for that. And yeah, I'm really excited for that song now, actually. It's a really nice section. I'm glad you're still listening to the remixes. There's some good ones out there, I think. And it's funny because people didn't, a few of the remixes didn't actually come out with the whoever's song it was when it was released. It was like an afterthought. They put it on Bandcamp only or something like that, or just CD only, and then thought, oh, I will put it on Spotify. It's like they really missed the boat with that, because some of it's really good. There's a couple of remixes I've done, and I really like them, like, because it's nice, because it's a chance to sort of do Auger for a song that I didn't write. So my creativity, the parts, work's already been done to make the song, so it's just being creative with those elements, which is like an even more creative process sometimes than writing something. Yeah, the J Dead thing, that was a remix, but I wanted to sing on it because I already sang on the chorus anyway, and I thought, what if it's just like a collab thing? And again, he didn't want to release that on Spotify. It was going to be Bandcamp or download only, and it was only months and months and months after, maybe even a year after, that he did drop it on the Spotify, which I think kind of lost a little bit of sting, and then didn't tag us in it on the officially on the Spotify thing, which is fine. I think that maybe that was done to sort of not put pressure on it or whatever, but it could have been. I reckon it was a really good song. I think that went really well. I also sang on the Pride and Fall remix. I'm in the chorus. I needed to sing on it because it was the only way I could make my chord progression work. So that was a big moment. I love Pride and Fall. They were like one of my favorite bands of all time. So I was so happy when I was able to do the remix for that. The one alluded to on a... Which one is that? You have to remind me which one. Yeah, it's been progress made for sure. I've also done my thing where I've written new stuff, but only music. And I've pulled lyrics from songs that I was struggling to finish for the album and put them onto the new music, which has been quite an interesting process. So it's nice because it means I can still write stuff, because that's what I want to do. You know, I want to write music. So it means I can write stuff and still have making progress towards the album, and not just writing, another song for it. Oh, the fascinating cover. I see. Fascinating. Yes, it is. That is still the title. I already have the artwork for it, actually. The base for the artwork. I need to do I'm in it, of course, but I need to have a new photo of me to put in it. It's another sort of, all my album covers, as you know, are just photoshopped me and Kieran or whatever it is onto something, because, that's easier than booking a photo shoot. And I'm very specific, and I haven't been able to find a photographer that I'm like, there's a mixture of not being able to find a photographer that I like, but also a lot of it's my fault and not being a very good model. It's better when I can just take it myself and then model myself afterwards, using the comparative computer rather than it is. Because Debbie Ellis, the last photographer, was great. It was only my lack of modeling skills. I couldn't relax in my photos, and if I did, it would look much better. But still good photos. What was I saying? Oh yeah. But on that topic, Laura glued several hundred diamantes onto a t-shirt to sort of zazz up the stage look. But today I was in TK Maxx and I bought a woman's top. It's actually a dress. But when I put it on, it's just a t-shirt because I'm so long. So it had a dress underneath it. It's like see-through, and it had a dress underneath it. We've cut that out, and I'm going to put it over the top of like a long sleeve top or a turtleneck or something like that. And it looks really cool. It's very sequiny, but that's sort of the basis I'm trying to sort of come up with a new stagey look. So when I've got that down, that will then form the photo for the album cover. That's my thinking. So yeah, Arged, indeed. What else? I feel like there was more exciting information to bring you, but I can't remember. Ooh, there will be new guitar strings on the website soon. That's one thing. I'm also working on a way. These are the little things I use to make the guitar string merch things. They're like little billet aluminium tubes. And technically, I can laser onto these. But they're very, 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 very small. So if I can figure it out, I might laser onto them my name or something like that, or I don't know, the Auger logo, but they're very small. I'm driving Laura mad with my laser thing. I'm like, ooh, I can laser onto that. I can laser onto anything. It's such an exciting prospect. Yeah, a little shimmer, a little bit of something different. I think that's important. I've also been, as you know, I've been debating about the cover. So I want there to be a cover on the album, but I cannot decide what that cover is. And I have got so many covers now. I think like 10, maybe more covers that are like basically finished. But I still haven't decided which bloody song to put on the album. And then I had a small epiphany in the car, and I think I've decided what to do. After trying something yesterday and it working quite well, I might do the other song on that same album that's more popular. So that's what I'm going to go for, I think. And I know I can sing it because I've covered it quite a few times. It's just a matter of doing a proper cover with music. But I'm still undecided. It's between that and another one. They're both, in fact, they're not really old songs. One of them's from the 80s, the other one's from the 90s. I want to say 1996, but I could be wrong. Should we find out? Okay, it was released in 1998, actually. I should have known that. I doubted myself and I got confused. Yeah, 1998. And the other one is 1983. See if you can guess what the songs are, just from the years. Anyone who knows me could probably guess what the songs are. Although 1983 is a curveball, because 1983 gave birth to a lot of very good albums. I actually have a playlist on Spotify called 1983 with all my favorite songs from 1983, and that isn't on there. Yes, it's Blue Dabba Dee, or Blue by Eiffel. 65. Is it 65 or 55? I want to say 55. I guess you could help. That would mean playing it, and then you would know. It's a surprise. I can play you the one I'm not going to do, but I'm going to do the other one on the same album. I can do that at the end of the stream or somewhere in the middle when we get bored. I'll play that. So it is 65. That's another thing that I could have told you that any day of the week, but when I said it out loud, I was like, wait a minute. Is it 65 or 55? Eiffel 65. What a song. That was released in 1996 or something like that, unofficially. And it was incredibly unsuccessful. And they gave up on it. And 18 months or 2 years later, they got a call from a random DJ in Scandinavia who said that he played it in his club, and they went nuts for it. And he wanted to know what the song was called so he can put it on his list for next time, because he didn't have it was just a test pressing of the vinyl. And obviously then they played it a few times, it got super, super big. So then they released it again, officially. And so it wasn't even finished. In fact, they never even finished recording it. It was a demo. So I believe the track is original and the vocals are the first take. And it was also inspired by Cher as well. I watched a whole documentary on it. That's how I know these things. It was inspired by Cher, and her auto-tune in some of her songs. They wanted to try and redo that, and they didn't know how auto-tune worked, and they didn't know of auto-tune, so they manually pitched it in stages, like that's why it sounds really shit, actually. I'll play you what I've been working on. This is like a slow ballady thing. I just like the backing. It's very floaty. It's very floaty. Let's cut to this. There we go. Stick baby in the corner. 83. There's a lot of good albums, including, I believe The Hurting was released in 1983. I sound very bad. Let's just fix that. There we go. This is the drums I've got for this, by the way. Also released in 1983. I'd love a Big Country. Yeah, Hurting was 1983. Big Country is a Crossing, 1983. Possibly Yes's album, 1983. Was Yes 1983 as well? Yeah, it was. Yes, 90125 was also 1983. 79 was a good year as well, but yeah, 1983. Script to Justice Tear was 1983. What a year. Script from a Bridge. Honestly, 1983 was a banging year for music. There was quite a few. I don't know if I still got my playlist, actually. Or maybe it was a note on Notepad. Yeah, Duran, 7 on the Ragatugger. Concert Angels, Island Heart was released. Ozzy, Bark of the Moon. Iron Maiden, Flight of Icarus. Nina. Yes, mostly bangers. Anyway. It's nice. It's got a lot of really clear low end, which is what I like about it. There's a lot of space in the track, which is nice. It's very slow and sad and depressing, but you know. I need some more sad and slow and depressing. I've got some lyrical ideas for it, but not just yet. I will play you the track that is the one that I'm thinking of doing. It will go silent for a couple of seconds. Well, more than a couple of seconds, but bear with me. Right, we should be back on, making noises. Yep. Cool, we're back on. That's good. Right, so this is the song. And I am probably going to do the other one on the album. But I'll play you the first bass thing and see how long it takes. Right, from that, does anyone know what it is? A couple people will. Oh, I got to roll my chair forward a little bit. I like the bass on this one. Yay, we have a winner. So I'll play you how much I've got of this, which isn't all of it, but it's quite good. Let me just, I did a change to it and I need to unchange it. So good. You're made of my reborn baby, you're made of my sin. And I can tell where your lust ends and where your love begins. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby, I didn't wanna hurt you. I didn't wanna hurt you, but you're pretty when you cry. Moon gives me position and I enter through your eyes. She's losing her virginity and all the world to compromise. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby, I didn't wanna hurt you. I didn't wanna hurt you, but you're pretty when you cry. it's cool. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it was popular, but it wasn't that popular, and it was only popular for a very short period of time. I believe it was the follow-up single to the other song that I will sing, and yeah, that one was a lot more popular than this one, which was Touched. I don't know why I'm pretending that you don't know what that is by now. Yeah, the other one's called Touched, and that was a lot more popular than this one, but it has the same sort of vibe, and the album is fucking brilliant. It's so good. It is on the American Spotify, so VPNs and now, unfortunately, an American address is also required. But I think it might be worth it, you know. So yeah, it's such a fucking good song. I mean, Touch is amazing, and the thing is, here's my thinking: if I do Touched, here's a long story. When I drive to England at Christmas, it takes 21 hours or so. Like, when I take breaks, I could probably do it a little bit less than that. But when you've got the ferry, and also the fact, or when I drive back, sorry, you lose an hour as well. So yeah, driving back from England, sorry, it's about 21 hours. Bulgaria is only like 16, 17 hours away from where I live, which actually is not that far. Like, compared to some of the drives that I've done, I could easily do that in 2 days. I could do it in one if I set up early in the morning. And that is a Bulgarian choir singing Principe or something like that. Yeah, Pillins P or something like that. I don't know. But I could go to Bulgaria and actually record a choir and put it on my cover of that song. How cool would that be? Damn, it's exciting. You know, or you could probably find a Bulgarian choir here in Germany. I'm sure they are about somewhere. But I like the idea of that, and I'm going to turn that plugin off. Is that the one? Yeah. That was the plugin that was causing that to be so stupid, right? Petit point. Yeah, that's what I kept calling it. But it's such a cool choir. The way the guitar comes in. I don't wanna fuck you, baby. So yeah, what a fucking tune. I think I need to cover this anyway and just, you know, bust it out live, because it would be really fucking fun. And, you know, why not have two covers from the same album on the same album? Fuck it, let's just cover the whole album, you know? It's better than mine. Anyway, I digress. We could finish this tonight, you know, because I won't be doing it for the album, potentially anyway, so I reckon we could finish this. But I do need to listen to the original in order to understand where all the fancy bits are, because it's quite tricky to follow. Oh God, the first thing that pops up is van life musician. I went to Istanbul for a hair transplant. Marcus is getting hair. Interesting. Right, anyway. Pretty when you cry. That's not what I typed in, but never mind. The moon gives me permission. What a song. Always wanted to go to Bulgaria anyway. It's a cool place. Great roads. Yeah, it begins. I'm watching the video. I'm trying to figure out the layout. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Right, so firstly, those bits are much louder. God, this is going to be scrolling through every fucking noise on here. That's good. Gives me position and I enter through your eyes. She's losing her virginity and all her words are compromise. And then I guess this bit. Oh, and then the choir comes in. Okay. But I didn't want to hurt you, baby. I didn't want to hurt you. I didn't want to hurt you, but you're pretty when you cry. I didn't want. Cool. Pretty when you cry. Pretty when you cry. Pretty when you cry. Pretty when you cry. And then the chorus comes in. And that's when the comes in. Pretty when you cry. And it's more of like a. Pretty when you cry. And then it goes. Oh, and then back into guitar. Right, so. Needs to be. Oh, it's this one. And then. Wait, how many bars is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Cool, right. It's like a breakdown bit. Oh, and it does do this. Let's roll this down. Right. Do some guitaring stuff. Why does... I hate this chair. Jesus Christ. Someone needs to invent a chair, an office chair, that has no legs. Fucking hell. And just floats. It's constantly chewing up my guitar cable and my headphone cable, now my guitar strap, and I hardly move. Right, where we send this. grungy, and I love it. Random note in there. Cool. Hello, Denise. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why I said it like that, but I'm very excited. We have talked about new album. We have talked about lasers, and now we're talking about covers on the album, and we're just working on this. Cool. Track 14, track 15. That's better. You ate up my reborn baby, you made of my sin. I can tell where your last ends and where your love begins. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you. I didn't wanna hurt you, but you're pretty when you cry. Moon gives me position and I enter through your eyes. She's losing her virginity and all her world's a compromise. Well, I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you. I didn't wanna hurt you, but you're pretty when you cry. No way. That's interesting. Interesting in a little bit of vast lore. Just put that in there for no reason. Cool. Right, we're making slow progress. How are you, Denise? We've heard about everyone's weekend, everyone's day. So how are you doing?
You're made of my reborn baby, you're made of my sin. And I can tell where your love stands and where your love begins. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby, I didn't wanna hurt you. I didn't wanna hurt you, but you're pretty when you cry. Moon gives me position and I enter through your eyes. She's losing her virginity and all her world's a compromise. But I didn't wanna hurt you, baby, I didn't wanna hurt you. I didn't wanna hurt you, but you're pretty when you cry.
Oh no. I guess sleeping and snacking. I mean, that should be a t-shirt, should it? Sleeping and snacking. That sounds like a live, to be honest. Should we got a cold though? It's like very, very hot outside. It's very like overwhelming when you've got a cold and it's so warm. Crazy. I'm fine. I'm in a cave, from the sounds of things. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Got it. Got it. Right, let's see how this song goes. I love that keyboard bit. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, dum, dum, dum. I need like some sort of thing. It's like is it called like a Kyoto? I don't know. Tokyo. I mean, Loki, kind of what I need. Let's try and listen to it. It's boom, doom, boom, down. those sounds do sound very vasty, but not quite what I need. It's a nice guitar tone. Orchestra or World Suite? I think World Suite. What's a zither when it's at home? Perfect. A bit higher. Nice. I need to do the weird. What does the guitar do after that? Oh, it goes bang, 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 ding, ding, ding. Where is that? Right, so maybe this needs to, yeah. Like a half harmonic, maybe. Rubbish. Slightly better. do some weird jiggery pokery with it and shove an effector on. What else is happening in that bit?
I love you, you would run away. When I treat you bad, it always makes you wanna stay. Is it stay or stay?
What it is? Nah, it goes up. Oh, just once. Oh, then goes into the drums. So it's I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. These drums can go here as well. Right, there we go. And then it goes into the heavy bit. Something like that. Right, need to match the drums a little bit. I think if I cut the guitar, so it's better. Right, so to redo the guitars, I think one of them goes like that and the other one doesn't. Set this to 15. God, there's a real delay with my spacebar today. Oh. Well, you need to press record on the microphone. Oh, why? Come on. Come on. Why is it not working? Space. What? Ah! I'm having a wild ride here. Spacebar. Two.
If you knew how much I love you, you would run away. When I treat you bad, it always makes you wanna stay. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby.
It has some sort of thing at the end there, but I need to put that in there. So let's send this to here. Tremolo. I think I've got a good tremolo vocal. Slower.
I didn't wanna hurt you, baby.
Where's the reverb? Reverb is 13. Two. don't often get the chance to sing so relaxed. I think normally when I sing with a lot of energy, like power behind it, because I feel like, oh, louder is better or more projected is better. But actually, reining it in and just talking works really, really well. So I think when I've done this, when I started this cover a few days ago, I opened up a project that I was struggling to finish, and I ended up singing that in the same style a bit more, just kind of singing it there instead of pushing hard, and it sounds really nice. So these things, as much as they're kind of a waste of time, they're also really good lessons on how to achieve different things. Hello, the Dark Lark.
If you knew how much I love you, you would run away. When I treat you bad, it always makes you wanna stay. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby.
Nice. Wow. Is my keyboard running out of battery, or what is going on? It's like a horrendous delay between like pressing the space bar and anything happening. Crazy.
You're made of my reborn, baby. You're made of my sin. And I can tell where your love stands and where your love begins. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you. I didn't wanna hurt you, but you're pretty when you cry. You gives me position and I enter through your eyes. She's losing her virginity and all her world to compromise. But I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't
I need to do this bit.
Wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you. I didn't wanna hurt you, but you put it in your mind. I didn't really love you, baby. I didn't really love you. Didn't really love you, but you're pretty when I lie. I hurt you, baby.
It's a bit higher, that bit.
I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you. I didn't wanna hurt you, but you're pretty when you're mine. I didn't really love you, baby. I didn't really love you. I didn't really love you, but I'm pretty when I lie. I hurt you, baby. Hurt me, baby.
A bit ropey, but it will do. This guitar bit here, I'm going to get the guitar and I'm going to stick a... No, I'm not. I'm going to put a bandpass filter on it, I think.
If you knew how much I love you, you would run away. When I treat you bad, it always makes you wanna stay.
Let's go for glossy vocal.
When I treat you bad at all, when I treat you bad, it always makes you wanna stay. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby.
What's the bass doing? Oh, he's doing that. Cool.
If you knew how much I love you, you would run away. When I treat you bad, it always makes you wanna stay. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby. I didn't wanna hurt you, baby.
Nice. Right, so I'm going to export that, and then I am going to end the stream early. I know it's early, but I am very hungry. I did not have tea. So I'm going to, it's quite late, but I'm going to do that. But what I'll do is I will upload, I just turned the reverb off. I'm no longer in a cave. I will upload the track to Discord in its entirety, mastered and stuff, so you can give it a listen. And watch out for a cover of Touched on the album. The next show is this weekend. We are back in Blighty. We're in Manchester. We are headlining the Club Academy stage on Friday at around about 9 o'clock ish. Yeah. If you are in England, then do that. Oh, Dave, I did see a message. I haven't replied to you yet. I will do that soon. I don't know any sound checky times. I assumed we weren't going to get a sound check because I figured I didn't know we were headlining a stage, so I thought we typically don't. It's like a line check. But given that we are headlining that stage, possibly we might have one. But there's also an hour or like a 45-minute changeover between bands. It hops from venue to venue. So that might be a sound check in there. So yeah, I don't know how quiet it will be for that. But anyway, I'll reply to you properly and answer your questions about that, and then you can decide what to do. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me as always. I will be mixing up the streams soon with a bit of acousticness and games maybe to try and bring in new audiences and all that. So yeah, watch out for that coming soon. As I say, show on the weekend, and then next week will be the stream. Yeah, nothing getting in the way of that, I don't think. So I will see you next week. Maybe there's some more lasery things to show you. Very excited to try out my laser. Right, auf Wiedersehen, and good night all. Next stream is next week at 19:30 Berlin time, I think is the official place for that. Tschüss.